And yeah, we're at the point now where we're getting so much experience every mission that our people are able to level up after almost every mission. So let's go ahead and take care of that first. Might as well. We'll head to the barracks. Make sure that everybody that needs to level up levels up. I think we're going to focus on the melee here. Again, battle armor. So we want melee and guts on them.
Training complete. Awaiting orders.
Let's see. Brick, you are focusing on gunnery and tactics, and you're not ready to level up in either of those yet. I guess I could potentially just do this to level you up to 5. Again, as a general rule, I like to have all skills at level 5 and then focus down other skills.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Receiving you.
Let's see. We could go with gunnery. We could go with tactics. And you are... I forget. You're driving our galleon, right? So I'm going to give you tactics, because we want you to be able to detect at longer ranges. Game Master, you're not ready for your next level of gunnery yet, so we'll hold off on that.
Commander.
Commander, might as well give you another point of guts. Although, I do kind of want to wait for that next point of gunnery. What do we get for this point of guts? We get some heat efficiency, which I wouldn't turn my nose up at. Flank multiplier, cold shot bonus, plus additional resolve regeneration. Yeah, I think we go with guts.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Ozark. What were you running, Ozark? You are either the Treb or the Panther. I think it's the Panther. Yes, you are running the Panther. So I think we need more gunnery for you. But I'll go ahead and fill up that 5th point of guts. And Quagmire had to sit this one out, but she is still gaining experience because of the training modules. So I think we go with gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Sparrow got injured, but he's actually at a point now where we can put this in here. So yeah, let's go with intensify higher power, as he's a vehicle pilot. So that'll give us the ability to stabilize up and take a shot. You're running... I think I had you in the Scorpion, right? Yeah, we've been running you in the Scorpion and the Galleon, so I think if we're gonna make you a tank pilot, then Guts is probably gonna be the better pick for you, especially if you're gonna keep getting blown up every time. Let's see. Stu. Good old Stu. With that artillery piece. I kind of want to go with gunnery, but I also kind of want to just continue to dump tactics on Stu. I think we're going to go with gunnery. Try to make that artillery a little more accurate.
Waiting for orders.
Of course, Sundance, one of our brawlers. I think we save up for more gunnery on you as well. And Whiplash, our APC guy. We can get you up to 5 piloting, although I would argue that you don't really need it because you're in a vehicle. So yeah, I think we save up on Whiplash until we can get that next level of tactics, because that's all he's super gonna be good for. He's driving the APC, so he's not really doing any damage. I still want him to be able to hit. Like, I want him to have gunnery because he has a tag on the APC, so I still want him to be able to hit with it. But I think tactics is gonna be more important for him for the sensor range. So yeah, there we go. Head over to the mech bay now, and let's get that Centurion put together. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Ready up.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
And thankfully, because we have all the same parts, we were able to ready this up instantly instead of having to wait a day or two. So let's see what we're looking at here. We got our light govs, which we already knew about. A lot of Indo-Steel and a lot of Pharaoh. Plus XL engine, plus mask. Like, this thing is really just built around a light Gus rifle. It's not the worst thing in the world, but we need a brawler more than we need a sniper. And a light Gus is not really going to be good for brawling, because it does have a minimum range. So let's see, what do we have in the way of ballistic? I mean, we do have an AC-20. It's hard to not put an AC-20. Let's see. If I wanted to be really stupid, and I wanted to try and put an AC-20 on this thing, yeah, we don't even have enough slots for it. Do we have any medium rifle ammo? Because I would do that as well if we had the option, but we don't. Well, poop. That's unfortunate. So I guess we leave the light gauze for now. Again, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. Mask we could potentially pull out of there. Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with the mask system, but I don't really see myself ever using it. Even if we are putting it in a brawler, I don't like mask. Yeah, a gauze rifle is a gauze rifle, and the light gauze is still nothing to sneeze at. I mean, the light gauze rifle is still 40 damage at, like, over 1,000 meters if it hits. So if we put somebody with good gunnery in here, they can absolutely snipe with it. And the other thing that we can do, since our options are kind of limited, I think we pull out the mask. That'll give us a little more tonnage to play with. But I think the other thing that we can do is replace this LRM with either SRMs or MMLs. Because if I can do that, is right now we're running an LRM 10. That launcher weighs 5 tons. We could potentially get effectively 8 MMLs, which is 2 less missiles, but the versatility, I think, is worth it, and that will give us not only long-range firepower, but it will also give us the ability to have close-range firepower as well. And then at that point, we just need to figure out, because we've got 4 tons to play with now, and we can say, okay, give me acid for my short range, which will help us reduce armor. And then for the long range, could I use MRMs? I don't think I can. But we can just use regular LRM ammo. So yeah, that'll give us 8 missiles on this guy, and we've still got 2 tons to play with, which I think we'll dump into armor. And so with the MMLs, we're effectively giving ourselves long-range and short-range firepower in the missiles, and we're giving ourselves the ability to attack at long range with the light gauze. So effectively close the distance with the light gauze, and then once we get in close, we have the missiles that we can use. That's true as well, Bamboozle. I hadn't even considered that. I often forget how much stability damage Gauss weapons do. So if we remove the XL engine, yeah, that's gonna increase our weight way too much. Alright, Sucks. Well, glad to see you. Glad you were able to join us, at least for a little while. So yeah, and always keep an eye out on the YouTubes, because that's where all these videos go live eventually. Although it is on a little bit of a delayed schedule. So I think this is a good start, at least. It's not exactly where I want this mech to be, but I think it's a good place to start. If we max out the armor, we're only 1.5 tons overweight by maxing out the armor. That's okay. That's not the end of the world. We can definitely reduce the weight on this thing. So where do we reduce? I think we reduce the armor on the side torso, even though I really shouldn't because of the XL engine. But we gotta drop some weight somewhere. I think we'll drop some weight off the legs as well, and I think we dump one part off the center torso in the rear. And we've got a relatively heavily armored Centurion that's got decent damage at all ranges. And yeah, it's not the brawler I want, but it will definitely do the job.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
So we'll give them a few days to get that sorted out, and in the meantime, let's see what else we've got going on. What do we got in the command center? Hopefully we can find another mission like that, because I was not expecting that level of success on that type of mission. Ambush convoy base. So these are all the same missions. I think we could do a battle. Give it a couple of days to get the Centurion put together, and then I think we try a battle. It's Badlands, which could potentially be bad for us. But it's a decent amount of money. I don't know who we're up against, though. Well, let's give it a couple of days. Let's let the guys in the mech bay finish, and we'll see where we're at after that. I'm sorry, what is this? Your actions against our interests are earning you a powerful enemy. Oh, darn. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate for you, maybe. Apparently, Davian feels like they need to puff their chest out at us. I guess they forgot the part about how when you go to war, you make enemies.
Job's done, Commander.
And I mean, it's funny too, because like I've always thought that was a little bit dumb in the BattleTech universe, where it's like, okay, so a mercenary company goes to war for a certain faction, and obviously they're going to make the other faction that they're fighting against angry. Makes sense. Again, that's how war works. But then, I guess the expectation is that you then go and work contracts for the people that you were just killing so that they don't get too angry at you. But it's like, okay, if I go work for them, they're going to give me worse contracts, they're going to give me worse pay, worse everything. So they're going to treat me like shit because I've been killing their people, and I'm just supposed to deal with that so they'll like me again? Like, it seems like a losing game to me. But anyway, so Mech Bay is done. They have finished all their repairs. Let's see what we can get done on the field. I think we're going to go with the battle here because battle is where I'm most comfortable, and it usually gives us a lot of opportunities for additional salvage and additional money. However, speaking of salvage, I don't like blackouts because you can sometimes get blindsided, but that's salvage. At a potential maximum of 23 salvage on this blackout mission, if we get that, we might be able, like, there could be some good stuff out there. Yeah, and I'm with you on that too, Bamboozle. Like, I don't mind making factions angry. In fact, I know it's something that's going to happen no matter what I do, but I always thought it was dumb the way the game handles it, where they try to make it seem like making a faction angry is somehow a bad thing. And it's like, yeah, no, I get it. I'm not welcome in Davian space. They're not going to give me jobs, and they're going to try to kill me every chance they see me. You know how you fix that problem? Never go into Davian space. There you go. Problem solved. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've never liked the way the game approaches it, as if I should be afraid of Davian. Like, as long as I stay out of their space and stay out of battlefields where they're involved, I don't care if they hate me. So, but anyway, it's I gotta decide, because a blackout could be anything. We could even end up in like a convoy ambush or some other type of mission that we're not really equipped to handle. So this could be a failure by default if we roll bad on the blackout. I'm definitely more confident in a Badlands battle. The only problem is the salvage is really low. So if we did this mission, I would probably go for the funds rather than the salvage. I think we'll do that because we're down to less than $1.5 million at this point. We do need some more money. So I'm going to go ahead and I will maximize. Well, I'm not going to max out the money. I'll give us a little salvage in case there is something that's super useful. But then again, looking at it, we're going up against pirates. I don't think pirates are really going to have anything that we want in terms of salvage. So yeah, I'm going to max out the funding on this one because we need money. And yeah, so now, finally, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition, we can get rid of one of these Whitworths. Well, I get rid of it, but at least get it out of here. And I am absolutely going to take this Centurion out for a spin. And hopefully it will be better than the Whitworth, but I've also kind of just gotten used to the way the Whitworth works. But like, look at this. So the Whitworth is 40 tons, the Centurion is 50 tons, and for a 10-ton difference, there's a 100-point difference in armor and a 90-point difference in structure. And the amount of weapons and stuff that we're able to mount on a Centurion versus this Whitworth, like, they're not even in the same ballparks. Like, just These are both medium mechs, but if you look at the difference between the two, like, it's almost like they're completely different classes of weapon system. Oh, right. I forget. Our Centurion pilot get taken out. Or I'm sorry, the Scorpion pilot got taken out. I think we just leave the Centurion behind. The AC-5 is good, but I also don't want to have a revolving door of vehicle pilots. So we'll just go with what we got here. We will go with what we got. I hope that I don't regret leaving that AC-5 behind. It is very useful. I just wish that we had a better platform to mount it on, because the Scorpion is good as a gun carriage, but it cannot take much in the way of damage. So, again, if you've been here for any of the other streams, and you already know, if the Scorpion isn't the first one to go, then it's the Galleon that's the first one to go. One or the other. The Galleon, I expect, it's a hover tank. It's not going to last very long. But the Scorpion, that thing is cursed. So let's see what sage wisdom we have from Darius. I don't believe that Mission of Mercy line for a second, but there isn't anything here to be concerned about. Well, I think I'll be the judge of that, Darius, because often when you say there's nothing to be worried about, people die. So maybe keep comments like that to yourself, my friend. In the meantime, we're killing some pirates, which I think we can all agree is good for the galaxy as a whole. Unless you are a pirate, in which case, screw you. I stand by what I said. BATTLETECH, are you okay? There we go. It hung up for a little bit longer than I'm used to there. I got a little concerned.
Command interface initiated.
New belt pirates. Okay, we've had some issues with these new belt pirate guys in the past. Alright. Oh, we actually got some water on this map, which, depending on the setup, could actually work in our favor, because this is Badlands, so things are going to be a little hotter. But with some water, we'll be able to cool off a little bit. I'm a little concerned about how much distance there is between me and the target area. If only because with this much distance between us, there's absolutely the possibility that we're going to run into, like, additional enemies between here and where we're supposed to go. But doesn't matter, we can't live in fear. We're going to have to move forward. Ain't going to be able to destroy the enemy if we never make contact with them.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I'm rolling.
I just did a dumb, didn't I?
Walking here.
I did a dumb.
Coordinates.
Oh no, I already have the battle armor. No, I don't. I forgot to put the battle armor in the APC. Son of a bitch. Well, that's okay. We can go ahead and put them in there now. Alright, so no enemy contact yet. We will just continue to move forward, I guess.
Position confirmed.
Still no enemy contact. Strange.
I'm there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to complain if it's just a single lance of pirates that we have to take care of. However, it's a little strange because these missions typically don't end up like that. Let's move the galleon up.
Order received.
Still no contact. That's crazy.
Roger. Vent and heat.
That is crazy. Alright, so we've technically got the high ground on this, whatever you want to call this, I can words. I'm gonna say this word. It's the thing. I'm not. Anyway, it's a land bridge. That word. Let's go ahead and move the Centurion up. If we make contact, it does have a light gauss, so we can absolutely start taking shots at long range. That 1,000-meter maximum effective range is definitely going to put in some work on this mission, I think.
Ordnance.
considering that we have a little bit of elevation and we have nothing but empty space between us and the enemy,
Heading
I
out.
think this light gauss is absolutely going to work for us, this mission.
I'm there.
What is your problem, my dude? Why can you not cross the water? Oh, because you're a Hetzer, so your mobility options are limited in water. I forgot about that. Alright, Galleon. Let's move you where... I guess we could go down here. We got a little defilade here.
To position.
Yep, there we go. So we made contact finally. Or did we? Well, it says we did, but I don't see any contacts.
Confirmed. Holden and Coolin.
I'm not even going to try to say that bamboozle, but yeah. Yeah. What I always remember with that word, and I'm not going to make a fool of myself by continuing to try to pronounce it, but the thing that I always remember with that particular word is the epic rap battles of history. Specifically, the epic rap battle of Winston Churchill versus Teddy Roosevelt, because I think the Teddy Roosevelt rap battle was probably the most anticipated rap battle in ERV history, and also Teddy Roosevelt just happens to be my favorite US president of all time.
I'm listening.
I mean, a lot of presidents did a lot of good stuff, but like there's just like, to me, Teddy Roosevelt is like a man's man, you know? He's just like, whenever you think of the classic ideal of what a man should be, you're thinking of Teddy Roosevelt.
I got it. Don't think. Don't shoot. Just run.
And then I always remember the whole thing about when Teddy Roosevelt died, and like, I forget the name of the guy, but like the dude who had run against him multiple times as president and lost basically said, it's good that death took him in his sleep, otherwise there would have been a fight. Which, like, I cannot imagine a more badass thing for your political opponent to say about you.
Roger. Full speed.
Alright. So we did finally actually get a sensor contact, but unfortunately Carrick is still relatively new and does not have the tactics to tell us what we're up against. But again, it's a pirate. I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to do that hubris thing, and I'm going to
Yes, Commander.
discount the pirates and pretend like they're not a threat so that I'll be extra surprised when I get howitzered from across the map.
Commander?
So the water is definitely slowing our vehicles down, which is not a good thing. But I'm also not going to go charging into the enemy. I'll absolutely let them come to me first if they're willing to.
Standing by.
Let's see. I think we get right up here to the ridgeline, and we're just going to wait right here because we've got a light gust. And we can't shoot at them yet because we don't have a visual, but the second we do, they'll be in range. So we'll play it safe.
Commander?
And Brick might be in range with sensors now. Dang it. Yeah, you're not gonna let me lock on. Well, that's unfortunate.
Skipper?
Ugh, this is gonna be another episode of Whiplash and his APC don't get to combat until the combat is over. Alright, so you are going to charge in. 30-ton mech. Oh, that's a different mech. That's not the one we initially had contact with. And you're shooting missiles at our galleon. So we know somebody out there's got indirect fire. Alright, so I think we've got 4 units visible at this point. We know we have a 30-ton mech. We know whatever mech this is has got long-range missiles. So these two guys are our unknowns. We don't know exactly what we're dealing with them yet. That's okay. We can find out. Number one, you aren't gonna do shit, battle armor, so you just stay where you're at. And there is... Oh, it's an urban mech. Okay. What particular brand of urban mech are we dealing with? Coil? I'm sorry, what? What is coil? Like a coil gun? I'm confused. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, if you're saying, oh boy, then I think it's bad. Let me, you know what? Before I get myself screwed over, I'm gonna go to the wiki and I'm gonna look this up. So give me just a second. Because I've never heard of coil before. What is coil? I assume it's a coil gun. Which sounds bad. Let's see. Weapons, coil. I see patch notes. The faster it runs, the more damage it does. Well, I guess that means it's a good thing that it's on an urban mech? Because fast and urban mech don't go together? I mean, that doesn't mean it's not a threat, but... That's strange. Well, I'll take your word for it, at least for now. And, let's get in there. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that right now. I mean, look, if you've been following me for any length of time, then you already know I have PTSD from frickin' Urbies, alright? I don't need to have more PTSD from a different type of Urbie. My heart cannot handle this kind of treatment. So let's... I think I just made a boo-boo. Nope, we can still hit. But it's only a 12% chance, and I don't want to damage the galleon. It's not good. It's not good, you guys. It's very, very not good.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
So what's the range on the coil? Like, is it a long range? Is it a short range? Like, what kind of effective range? Like, how many turns do I have before this thing is a threat? I guess, is my question.
On my way.
Short range, big damage. Okay. So if we work really hard and I burn this dude down, then potentially... Oh my god, I just realized he's got 6 evasion. You guys weren't joking about him being fast. Good lord. Okay. Sensor lock then? Try and kill some of those evasions?
Sensors locked on.
That didn't actually do anything? Good lord.
Good to go.
Alright, well the thing that I don't want to do then, I guess, is have our galleon anywhere near this thing, because if it's big damage, then that's basically a one-shot. So let's immediately run away.
Shooting, just running.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like, I never even knew what Kalel was, and now that I know what it is, you guys are scaring me, like, a lot.
Commander?
Are you freaking kidding me? Come on. Get the damn Hetzer up on the ground, for fuck's sake. Because I got a feeling we're gonna need that AC-20 in a real hurry.
Standing by.
Alright, so we got our Whitworth here. Try and get you up a little bit closer. Again, I got a feeling things are gonna get ugly in the very near future. And we still don't even know what the other mechs are out there. We still haven't made visual contact with any other mechs. So there's no telling what we're up against.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, well, again, thankfully, we have the Centurion, and because it's a light gauze, I think, God, that evasion is killing me. I want to take a shot with the light gauze, but, like, we're basically not gonna hit. Screw it. We got 32 shots with the damn thing. I'm gonna take a chance. And we actually got the hit. Holy crap. Alright. Good thing I took the chance then.
Yes, Commander.
And hopefully we got at least a couple of hits with the acid missiles, which will reduce his armor. But god, that evasion is gonna be a nightmare to deal with. If he's gonna be putting up like 6 evasion pips every turn, that could become a real big problem.
Copy that.
I guess we take the chance on the streaks. I doubt we're gonna get a roll on him, but
Missed.
yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. We didn't waste any ammo, but I was hoping we'd get at least one volley.
Confirmed.
Yikes.
All right, let's move.
Alright, are you gonna show me what we're dealing with on the other mechs now, or is it just gonna be this Irby? Yeah, you're not wrong.
Reporting. Major
Aeroseth, it's just,
Let's go.
I'm old-fashioned, and I like tactile interfaces. I know that you can tab through them, I just prefer to click. I haven't played StarCraft in a long time, so my APM isn't a huge concern for me. I was not expecting... Good lord! What the hell? This thing is... Like, I know it's October, and I know that October is supposed to be spooky month, but can we just talk about, for just a second, how I have never seen an urban mech move that far in a single turn, even with the road. Like, he's on a road, yeah, so that's increasing his... But look at that! Look at how far that little trash can just traveled in a single turn. If this thing decides to shoot, we're gonna die. What the hell? I think the game is trying to screw me, you guys. Cause I don't think there's anything we can do about this. And Irby is super tanky too.
Heading out.
Unless they had to remove armor from this thing to make it effective, but I mean, I guess I can target paint. Hopefully give ourselves a little bit of extra accuracy. But man, I am genuinely getting afraid of this. It didn't fire, that's true. But I am genuinely beginning to be afraid of this thing. Let me see. If we back up a little bit, will that give me better accuracy with the PPC? It will not. If I get closer. So, like, we're kind of at the ideal range right now. Maybe not. Yeah, I think we do this. We'll take the shot.
Firing at him.
God damn it, Ozark. I need you to hit something here. Stu, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do a whole lot because I can't fire artillery into the middle of our people. I could potentially attack the ground. Confirm. No weapon can fire. Well, eat shit and die. How about that? Well, we'll continue to keep our distance. I'm not going to complain about it not firing. If what you're telling me is true, then I think the longer we can go before it fires, the better. So yeah, I think melee is definitely the go if we can do enough stability damage. Yeah, I think punch is the word of the day here for maximum stability damage. We're not going to do as much physical damage, but we stand to potentially knock him down, assuming we hit. Okay, so we did get the hit. That's good. Take a few shots. Nice, nice. Game Master with the AC-20. I don't think you're going to get in range to take a shot. You are not, unfortunately. I was hoping we could get him in close enough to take a shot and do some stability damage that way, but it doesn't look like it's going to work out this turn. And again, whatever it is with the LRMs is actually kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. Like, it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's still irritating.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Again, whiplash in the APC.
10-4.
See if we can do a sensor lock. Nope, you're just outside of range. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, can we finally see what we're up against here? What is that? That's a Centurion. Okay. And, oh no, it's an AC-20 Centurion. Yikes. Man, I don't know what I did, but RNGesus is clearly not happy with me today. Like, I don't know if I slept with his wife or what. Okay, again, we do the stability damage. Thankfully, the Centurion being a brawler is gonna work out in our favor for that. Can we actually do... Nah, stability damage is lower on a charge. So we'll do the attack with the punch. Smack the Irby around.
Physical attack.
Bully him. Bully him. Bully the trash can. And once again. Alright, so that's another autocannon of some description. What do we got? A Griffin, okay. Binary laser and a heavy rifle. Alright, not the end of the world there, but we've definitely got to get away from this ridgeline or we're going to regret it.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Brick. With a Treb, do we actually take the time to fire down on these guys or do we focus on the Irby? I think the Irby is definitely the bigger threat currently. So maybe we do this. We move just a little bit to give ourselves a better angle and not shoot our people in the back. And then I'll even go Battle Lord, which I probably shouldn't do with a Treb. But I'm going to do it anyway. So we can try to maximize damage and maybe take this guy off the field. So let's do it. And we got both of the rolls on the streak. Got the... Good. Outstanding. We destroyed the coil. So I don't know what it is, but it's not a threat anymore.
Show 'em what you've got.
It now no longer
I
matters.
believe in you.
At least not this mission.
Confirmed. Holden and Coolin.
So now we just got an autocannon and what is effectively the equivalent of an autocannon to worry about. And then, where's number 4? There was a 4th contact out there, and they have not poked their head out yet, so I'm a little bit concerned about what they might be doing at the moment.
What can I do for ya?
Could take a shot, but we actually have eyes on these guys, so I think of the two... Heavy rifle and binary laser, AC-20. AC-20 is definitely the bigger threat. So I think we go Battle Lord, and we're going to take the shot on the Centurion. Why can it? There we go. Fire. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, so we not only got the hit, but we also got a little bit of splash damage on the Griffin as well. So good stuff. Absolutely good stuff.
Commander.
Now the Irby, I don't know. I think I'll let the Hetzer take care of that urban mech. In the meantime, let's continue to move up on these guys and see what we can do to deal with them. So we'll switch over to the LRMs. We got good accuracy all around. Take the shot. Got a hit with the missiles and the PPC. You love to see it.
Orders?
And the Galleon. I don't know if it's even worth it to move up the Galleon, because if we get in range of that AC-20, that's going to be bad news. I think we move up here again just to see if we can get a sensor contact. Okay, there's our number 4. That's what I was worried about, is I want to keep an eye on that 4th member. Make sure we're not going to get flanked or have them, like, crawl up on a
Wait your command.
ridgeline somewhere and take a shot at us. So I think we just need to turn... Wait, are you already facing the right direction? No, you are facing away from the target. Okay, so we just need to turn you around. And then take the shot with the AC-20, and I don't know... Oh, it's because of the 6 evasion. I was trying to figure out why the accuracy chance was so low, but then I remember.
Cry havoc.
Unfortunately, we did not get the hit, but that's okay.
One.
That is okay.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, let's move up a bit. Maybe not a great thing to do, closing distance with an AC-20, but... unfortunately, this is a brawler, and we're not going to be able to brawl unless we get close enough to. I don't know why we're not getting the other pulse lasers. Oh, because they're pulse lasers. Shorter range. So we're just outside the medium pulse range. That's unfortunate. That's okay. We'll take the shot with what we got. And we did expose the structure, hopefully on that arm. Because that arm is where the AC-20 is. So if we can take it out,
Got a lock on me.
then we're good.
Standing by.
So I think that will definitely be our focus. Definitely need to get turned around and be facing the correct direction here. And then I guess we take the shot with the light gauze. We'll switch over to the LRMs. Nice, nice, nice. We got good side shots on this guy. If we get really lucky, since we've already exposed the E structure, we might be able to destroy that AC-20.
Copy that.
Good hits, good hits. Outstanding, outstanding.
Reporting.
Okay, so we took off the arm. That Centurion now is much, much less of a threat than it was before. I think it's still... Oh no, we got the large laser too. I guess they were both in the same arm. So yeah, that guy basically is no threat unless we let him get into melee range. You love to see it. Alright, so now we can focus down our friend the Griffin. We'll just take the streak shots.
Affirmative.
Sounds like we got one volley. And I still don't know what contact number 4 is out here. Yeah, that heavy rifle.
That one tagged me good.
Yeah, he did tag you pretty good. That heavy rifle is definitely putting out some damage.
Yup.
If you're gonna be a little sprinty boy, then maybe we need to give you a little tag action. Make you a little bit easier to hit. Oh wow, we missed with the tag. Damn it.
Let's get this done,
Damn it.
folks. Standing by. Roger.
That's no good. Are you kidding me right now? Are you about to do what I think you're about to do? You are. You little bastard. You little bastard. I mean,
I'm hit.
kudos to the computer for actually taking that 1 in a million shot and knocking my Panther down. But, you little bastard.
Good to go.
Alright, we still got the Thumper artillery. Let's take the shot at our Griffin.
Take this.
Hatefully do some damage there. Outstanding. Got a direct hit.
Yeah, Commander.
Galleon. Maybe we run you up on the Irby and see what we can do to potentially maybe do a little bit of damage. Why give me, there we go. I'm about to say I want that one specific spot. Well, I can't get that close, but that's okay. We'll get right up here. And we'll give you the full Monty. We won't because we don't have a shot. Remember, kids, pay attention when you move to make sure that you actually have a shot if you want to try to kill a thing. So otherwise, you do dumb things like what I just did, and you move to a place where you don't have line of sight. Because it turns out I'm a tactical genius. In case you didn't already know.
I live to serve.
So if we move here, still only 22% chance, and I am genuinely afraid that with the way this mission has been going so far, that I'm going to put myself in a position
Moving fast.
where I end up hitting one of my own people with an AC-20.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to hit, but It was worth taking the shot.
Connect.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Reading you.
I think we are going to have to continue to melee this little bastard, because if he's going to be up in our face wreaking havoc like that. So, again, maybe you guys know this. I know what a heavy rifle is supposed to be. But, like, what is its equivalent in terms of an AC? Is it an AC-10 or an AC-20? Because I was always under the impression that heavy rifle was basically an AC-10. Am I wrong on that?
I'm here.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, which I don't necessarily want to get super close, but again, Whitworth is my brawler, so I think I'm going to. Just gonna get right up on this dude and give him the full alpha. Ugh. Well, hello there, Archangel. I'm going to say Angle because that's how you've spelled it. If I'm supposed to pronounce it Angel, let me know.
Fire all weapons.
So we're giving him the full alpha. Didn't do as much damage as I'd like, but again, we gotta start trying to punch through that armor. Take some of the weapons off of this guy. Unfortunately, Ozark is down. We're gonna have to spend a turn getting up. Good to see you. I have seen you over on the YouTubes. Glad that you were able to join us for a stream. Hopefully you are having a good Tuesday. Let's see. Alright, so it's actually going to give us the ability to fire, but we're going to have crappy accuracy. You know what? To hell with it. SRMs? Nah, we'll go LRMs. We'll take the shot. Nice, nice, nice. Impair those sensors. Do a little more stability damage. Man, that heavy rifle, though. And they are focusing the Centurion pretty hard, which makes me sad, because we just now got this thing. I think we run in close, and I think we give them the punch. Nah, because that's going to involve putting our back to the enemy. Can I punch from any direction? I guess I can only punch from here. Alright, let's do that. We'll punch from close range. I want to try and keep the armor facing the enemy, but we gotta slow this guy down. Okay, well there we go. We panicked him and he punched out. That's an ideal situation for us. That takes him off the field. Now, we still got LRM guy, whoever that is, whatever that is, way in the back still taking shots at us. And every turn that happens, it just, like, it irritates me even more. We're only gonna get 2 evasion from this move. So, I think we move to a better firing position, and we'll take a shot at the street. We'll take a shot at the Griffin. And we will give him the full alpha.
Firing all weapons.
Nice. Structure exposed and destroyed the missiles and the heavy rifle. Okay. So that is another mech that is now effectively a non-entity. I mean, they're both still going to be dangerous in melee, obviously, but we've now removed their weapon systems, which only makes them a threat up close.
Hell yeah.
And they're going to have to come up this this little hill in order to actually get to us. So tactically, we're definitely in an advantageous position here.
Waiting for orders.
We'll go ahead and brace up. We still have yet to get the battle. Like, we haven't even gotten the APC into combat yet. So, putting battle armor in an APC is a cool idea. But so far, it has not really paid dividends for us. We may do a little damage to the Whitworth with the splash, but I think we take the shot anyway. Because with this Centurion and the Griffin being so close together... Yeah, there we go. Got some good splash damage on him.
Ready for orders.
And we got Carrick in the galleon. Now that the urban mech is no longer a threat, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did before and sprint them up here just to keep an eye on our long-range guy. I still want to know what that is, but I don't want to expose myself in case they've got some kind of direct fire weapon. They probably don't, though, considering that the AI... Yeah, the death from above is the other thing to be concerned about. I think the Whitworth can probably handle at least one.
Reporting.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll move right up here. And the Centurion, you don't have jump jets, do you? No. So yeah, Griffin is definitely the target, and he's already starting to panic a little bit. Well, actually, this guy's starting to panic a little bit, too. Well, to hell with it. Still got focus down the Griffin. And he's unsteady. Outstanding. We keep piling the hurt on. He should go down.
Commander.
But speaking of DFA, I mean, I could go full K-Kona, and I could DFA this guy. I don't need to do it. But part of me kind of wants to. Yeah, bad tactical decisions is kind of what we're known for here. So, yeah, I think we go for the side shot, and we're gonna DFA him. Because I can. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? I guess I didn't hit the right button. Well, that's disappointing. Alright, well, we're just on the threshold of heat, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire anyway. Plus, we're in water. Nice. So we took out the leg, and that's gonna bring him down. Gyro's destroyed as well. So yeah, that guy's basically out of the fight. Because with Gyro destroyed, I don't think he can even stand back up. Oh, well, you know what? This might be the only shot that Game Master gets to hit this match, so I'm gonna go ahead and, I mean, we're probably not gonna hit him in the leg, but I'm gonna shoot at the leg anyway, with 86% accuracy.
Acknowledged.
And we did get the hit. Panic. Punch out. Punch out, you wuss. Oh yeah, no, I know DFA is always a bad idea, but I'm a dumb redneck, and I do dumb redneck things, like DFA even when I don't need to.
Sides are getting beat up. Systems holding.
Because sometimes I just feel the need to be an agent of chaos. Wait, the Centurion did all that and then didn't even bother to melee?
Good to go.
Alright, let's start moving down the road here, because we gotta do something about this. Whatever this missile boat is in the back. Again, they're pretty consistently getting on my nerves.
Standing by.
We're working with the Treb. And you do have a shot at both. Your heat's pretty high, though. I was gonna battle Lord, but I think we'll just hit him with the streaks. Hit him with the streaks in the leg. See if we can take this guy off the field.
No retreat.
And there's the boom.
One less
You love to
target.
see it. You love to see it.
Hit him hard. Yes, Commander.
And again, our completely useless battle armor that has served absolutely no purpose at all this mission. I think I'm gonna reserve you, because I want to see if we can get eyes on this. Whatever this is in the back. If we can get eyes on them,
Reading you.
I'm gonna use that artillery on them. So let's do ye olde brawl, and again, we're right on the line for overheating. So we'll go ahead and do it. Give him a punch right in the back, and then hit him with the weapons.
Come on, people.
Nice.
Make it happen.
Engine destruction and ammo explosion.
Copy.
Alright, same deal with the Panther. Let's go ahead and we will charge forward. Hopefully we'll get a visual on this guy. Whatever he is. I don't know what this is. We might be able to sensor lock him now. 50-ton mech, whatever he is. So what is it, a treb? It's an excavator mech. Stu, good to see you. As a matter of fact, you showed up just in time for you to be throwing a thumper show at an excavator mech. So, you arrived right on time. And that's exactly what we're going to do with 90% accuracy. Take Thumper to the face. I gotta say, out of all the things that I was imagining hanging out in the back line that could be throwing so many LRMs at me, Excavator Mech was not on my bingo card for that.
Giving him everything I got.
Like, I was thinking, maybe it's a Treb, maybe it's a Razorback. I mean, in an insane world, maybe it's a Catapult or something like that. But no, it was an Excavator Mech with a missile rack on it, because why not?
On the move, full speed.
So we got our AC-20 in range, we have elevation, so we're getting an accuracy bonus. Take the shot. Oh, nice. Very nice. We got a hit. If there's one thing you can count on, it's Game Master to be able to make those AC-20 shots. As long as we're not dealing with a insane urban mech that can somehow travel 20 spaces in a single turn and get 6 pips of evasion in the process. Because I think anybody would have some trouble hitting that target. Let's see.
Awaiting orders.
Brick with the Treb, I think, is a good pick here.
On my way.
Sling those streaks. Oh, yeah, we don't have any other ammo types, so... Can we? Yeah, we can actually throw the lasers on without overheating. So yeah, we'll go full alpha on this one. Do as much damage as we can. And we did roll good on both of the volleys. And...
Ready for orders.
Alright, so we'll continue to keep our elevation, move the Centurion up, take a shot with that light gauze. And I can even switch over to the LRMs here,
On it.
maximize our damage output. So yeah, I think at this point we're just wrapping it up. I think our buddy in the Excavator Mech is not long for this world. It's not a matter of if he's going to die, it's a matter of how long it's going to take us to make that happen. So,
All right, but I'm ready to
I think it's safe to say we got this one in the bag.
Commander.
I'm not even going to move, we're just going to stand and deliver.
Affirmative.
Because at this point, if the only ranged weaponry that he's got to throw at us is some LRMs, I'm perfectly happy with just standing still and taking the hits. So again, we'll throw out the Thumper artillery, and yeah, we're probably going to do some splash damage to the Galleon, but that's fine.
Standing by.
I'm not going to do what I normally do. Normally the answer is we cornhole, but we're not going to cornhole because it's an Excavator Mech.
Position confirmed.
And he could do, potentially, a whole lot of damage.
Fire at all weapons.
I'm surprised he's not, like, at the panic threshold yet, because we're hitting this dude pretty hard.
Fire. All right.
Alright, right arm destroyed.
Take that.
I don't think that the Excavator Mech has anything in the right arm. No weapon systems or anything, at least.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see. Run up here. There we go. There's a spot with a good shot. So we'll move right there, and we're going to turn off the flamer, of course. And there we go.
Roger. Target confirmed. It's
And that's right,
time.
torso.
Reporting critical.
Oh, apparently he had a mortar as well, but maybe he ran out of ammo or something. I don't think he was using the mortar at any point. Oh, wait. Wait. Mortar, in terms of in-game effects, actually looks like an LRM, doesn't it? If I remember right. So it wasn't LRMs that we were getting hit with, it was mortars. That makes a little more sense.
Acknowledged.
Man, would you just go into the darkness? Good lord. Just let it go. It's over. The battle is over. You have lost. Please
Commander?
just go into the darkness.
Roger
Just
that.
accept it. Let it happen.
Firing on target.
There we go. Finally got him to panic. Good stuff. Outstanding.
Mission successful.
So I was a little worried there at the beginning when we ran into the, I guess, the superhero version of an urban mech, because again, urban mechs and I just don't get along for whatever reason. But yeah, that was, as I always like to say, that could have gone much, much worse. I will take it. A W is a W. And as I suspected, there wasn't a whole lot of salvage there that I was interested in. So we went for money on this one, got 700k as a result, which is good because we desperately needed some more money. And we got assigned some salvage, we got a supercharger, which I'll probably sell, and we got some Irby parts and a Griffin part, which would have been nice to get more Griffin parts, but it's fine. I'm not gonna complain.